I don't see us main decking Uncanny Speed, and at most one of these Vigilantes, I think. So we've got a Ringleader, which is probably going to win out over the Stone-Right, although I really like the Stone-Right. We would have had a fine choice here if knew we were still going to be green. But I think the Ringleader is going to win out here easily because of the double Thatcher Revolt. We're superhuman heavy. All we've got that's not is our Angel and our Hound. Yeah. So I really want to prioritize Righteous Blows, Defangs, Pillars. Be happy to take a Bonfire of the Damned second pick. But I think we've already used up our luck. Crew and Striker's a fine choice. Happy with that. I am going to take it over the Mad Prophet. Just really want to capitalize on those 2 drops. It works amazingly well with our double Thatcher Revolt anyway. Sucks to be passing a Homicidal Seclusion, so really like to pick up a Curse Break, and there's a foil one that might wheel. I often find myself not snatching sideboard cards enough in this format. There's some beastly enchantments, be it Commander's Authority or Homicidal Seclusion or Vigilante Justice, that can really cause you problems if you haven't drafted to combat them game 2 and 3. So we don't have, if we're playing green-red and we had like Timberland guides, this is an excellent choice. But as it stands, we don't really have a way to put counters on this. So, and it's not a human, so I'm going to go ahead and pass it, and I'm going to be happy with a Hanowar Lancer. Soulbond in first strike is wonderful, even if it's not being shared with a Peddler. It's still fine, especially when all your creatures are gaining toughness. We've got double Ringleader, we've got Gold Knight Commander. I think we even have a Battle Cry, or whatever it's called, +1 to all your creatures. It's hidden right now. So I think it's pretty safe to hide the green at this point. Third Thatcher Revolt. We've got a Striker, double Ringleader, and a Commander. So that's 4 solid cards that will synergize well with 3 Revolts. I'd like to have a gang Devils for my top end. But this can just be too good, so let's snag this up now. So Defang versus another Striker, and we're pretty all in on this massive red-white aggro strategy. So I feel like the Striker is a smarter choice here, and we're just going to go over the top of whatever they're casting. Late Deathwind, Bracers, the only thing, I mean, it wouldn't get it wouldn't get Vigilance, excuse me, but certainly works well on the Hound or the Seraph. Or do we just, I mean, I'm defaulting here to just the Voice of the Provinces as a top end that we might not play. And I think it's fine against hate drafting something here, so. Vigilante Justice, I think that's going to have to be the choice here. It just fits in way too well. Gate Guards is fine. I'd actually even play it over the Voice of the Provinces. Giving Vigilance to a Hound or a Seraph or a Lancer is really nice pairing, but and the toughness comes into play a lot more than you'd think. But the justice is undeniable there with all of our mono-human. And we have so many good creatures, I don't think we need an heirs. So the question is blow versus zealous strike. I feel like we're going to be the ones on the attack most of the time, so this is really just going to help us trade up. Whereas this would be helping us to survive a battle. I'm going to go with the blow. Sideboard Midnight Duelist. Really late Mad Prophet that might make the deck. That's an extremely late Gloom Widow, but I'm just going to take the Ghoul Flesh since it kills everything we have. So we've got a few choices to make. Got double white, double red, double white, double or triple white. I don't know if the vessel is necessary. I really don't think so. And we're not playing, I don't think we're playing Cloud Shifts. And maybe one of the Vigilantes coming out. All this wonderful green we're not playing. So we have a banners raised. We have Vigilantes. And we have Uncanny Speed. With the amount of attackers we have, this is essentially, I mean, worst case scenario, I think it's going to be a lightning bolt. An expensive lightning bolt that we're always going to be relying on. We're always going to be capable of getting one person past their defensive line. And best case scenario, we're using it like a combat trick to trade up. Having 6 mana open for a Hound plus speed is, of course, amazing, but works well on double Cruin Strikers because of the trample, or allowing a little token to trade up like we were saying before. It certainly works as a Zealot Strike on our Lancer, whatever's paired with our Lancer, or our Hound because of the first strike. So we've got 14 actual creature spells, but then we've also got triple Revolt. So that's 14, 13, 12, 11, 11 humans plus 9. That's 20 humans. So we could just put our creatures in play from our entire deck, and he'd be dead. I'm just debating back and forth on this last choice here. Do we do a swarm theme? I think worst case scenario, this is a lightning bolt with a Thatcher Revolt. if you've got nothing else. But if you've got stacking it on top of Golden Commanders, Ringleaders, I mean, I think it makes it a little bit easier to Alpha Strike. I'm really not coming up with any good reasons to choose one or the over the other. I think they're all going to be moderate. So maybe I'm just kicking a dead horse with this final choice here. I guess the question I could ask myself in this situation is, what do I want always in game one, as opposed to what I want to side into? And the answer to that is probably just another creature. So, as opposed to a trick. 9/8 red. I'm not going to let the fear of not having double white for Entreat get me off of the fact that I do have a majority red. So 9/8's good. Alright, see you round one.